Hello and welcome to the 52nd episode of the PhazeCast, and
At night.
potentially the laggiest at night.
At night. This dude, his internet sucks ass, and it's not doing great for him. But we're gonna try. Oh, we're gonna try. Just like the When We Were Young festival. They're gonna try.
They tried.
Which apparently day 2 we had bands, we had stages.
They did do it.
Some people
they were there.
Are not good, and those people get sat down at during the concert.
What do you mean? Like who?
I forget. I was looking at some TikToks, and someone was like, "This band is not good live, but it's okay. We're all tired anyway." And said, like, he just showed a bunch of we call them the elder emos now. That's what we are. Just sitting down on the floor of the desert, chilling while listening to the shitty.
I saw Connor Oberst of Bright Eyes was too drunk to perform. Maybe it was him.
I am surprised it happened at all, considering all the bands didn't know about it when it was first announced and all this other shit. And then, like, when it didn't happen the first day, I'm like, yeah, this is about right. This is about right.
I think all things considered, it went okay, I guess.
Yeah, apparently people had fun, but you still miss out a whole day. I wonder if they get paid back for that.
They're getting refunds on the tickets, but there were people who traveled, dude. There were people who traveled. Mm-hmm. There were people, who had hotels and flights and plans and all this stuff. I don't know. Mm-hmm. That's rough.
Bunch of older, like, late 20s to mid 30s emo adults in Vegas who are sad. They just drank and spent a bunch of money at the casinos. It's the perfect ploy. It was the perfect trap.
It was staged by MGM to get everybody into the
MGM.
I feel like the thing is like, of all of the places that you could be trapped with nothing to do, Las Vegas is one of the better places.
It's actually one of the worst places. You will lose everything you have.
Potentially, but not if you're smart about it. If you're smart about it,
that's not how gambling works.
Not for some, but for others, maybe.
I'm sure. Oh yes, I'm sure you're a smart gambler who never leaves with a loss at all.
I think that I would have a gambling problem if I started.
Well, there we go. There's the answer, everybody.
I think I have an addictive personality, and if I started gambling, I would not stop.
Mm-hmm. I'm on this side of the screen now. I hope that doesn't jar people.
I'm on this side of the screen now.
Do not be jarred.
But if you're listening to it, then we're not on either side of the screen. So that's exciting. I have had, Joe, I'm zoned out right now.
You're zoned out right now? You made me fucking record after work today. I rushed home.
I have had quite a time. I did my booth. I did a little booth with games and toys to sell. That was a lot of effort, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I did pretty well. But also, my fiance has been sick for like 2 weeks on and off. So I've been friggin'
with what
doing? Who knows? She called the doctor today. They were like, wait a couple extra days. It's not worth checking right now.
Oh,
it's not COVID. We know that.
Well, that's good. It's not COVID, I guess. But still, being sick sucks.
It's a phenomenon that I have experienced in my life, and maybe you can attest to this. And it's that hot girls get sick a lot.
Do you want to open that?
If you're cute,
that's not.
There are odds that you got stomach problems. If you got back issues,
you
get colds all the time.
The shitty American society's view of cute, you probably have an eating disorder, is what Eric's saying.
I don't know, man. Easier. I'm ugly and I don't get sick.
That's not true. I've seen you sick.
When I had COVID?
Yeah. You dumb shit.
What else?
Strep throat?
When did I have strep throat?
Oh, well, don't you worry. I had to cover your shifts back at the old work job.
I lied about that.
Yeah, so therefore you're a piece of shit.
I just lied about that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Although there was one time that I got very sick when we were working together. And I
Mm.
remember it because I
Mm-hmm.
threw up. And then they
Oh.
told me that I still needed to work and make pizza. Well, not make the pizza, but serve the
You
pizza.
you never made pizza.
I didn't.
No one let you in the fucking kitchen.
I made garlic knots once.
You did. And then they kept me in the kitchen because I had skill, and they let you go back out front to go deliver the pizza to the people.
I got fired for stealing pizza.
That's not what happened.
Well, I was taking slices on the side
We
on my
every
deliveries, which everybody did.
everybody was doing
Which
that.
everybody did. And the
Uh-huh.
manager did tell me that I needed to take a break from work because I took too many slices. And then I just went and I got another job
Mm-hmm.
at
Mm-hmm.
Mimi's Cafe.
Yeah.
It
Oh
wasn't
god, at
funny.
Mimi's Cafe. Fucking hell, dude.
This podcast used to be about something, Joe.
No, it
It
didn't.
used to be about something.
No, it didn't.
Today it's about Andor. It's not about hotties getting sick. It's not about throwing up
You know what?
and then
I'm sick.
touching pizza.
I'm sick. Sick of your shit.
Oh,
So
let me do a little
Andor.
flippy thing. Hold
What do
on.
you do? What do you do? What
How
do
do
you
I
do? A
flip
little
my
flippy
screen,
thing?
Joe? What button do I hit to flip my screen?
I don't. What are you
Didn't you
asking
flip
me?
your screen?
That's
Do I
my
click it?
power. You don't have the power that I have.
I was gonna roast you back. Hey
You're gonna
Eric, do you
roast
want
me
to do
back.
another podcast with Joe? Yeah, no, Eric, because Joe's dumb and an idiot.
Joe is dumb and an idiot, huh? That's you're good too, huh? You're great. You're good. Don't ever try to take my shtick again.
I'm like 80% sure we're not gonna be able to use this podcast.
I'm the grumpy one. Anyway, listen, Andor happened.
It was
We
good.
it was really good. It was really good. I really like. I just like how I like how that like was it a train? That scene was shot where they were just going from point A to point B. It was really cool.
I like the music.
The music, I mean, Star Wars music. Star Wars music is always
Yeah,
good.
but
What are
there
you
was
talking
something
about?
about in the second half of this when he was like
Mhm.
on the run, he was on the lam. The
Mhm.
music was like
Clem is my favorite Star Wars name, now and forever.
I thought he just made that shit up, but
Now,
it turns out
now Clem stood for something.
it turns out
which is it makes it go even harder. It makes it go even harder that he chose Clem. I thought we got K2SO. I thought it was our boy. Just another security droid.
it's coming though. I feel
It
like they're
is.
gonna take him now to the place where K2SO is like, hey, I don't really like any of this.
Oh, probably. Sorry, I had to crack my neck.
This is the-
Like,
so to be clear, we have done this now.
Uh-huh.
And I think in general we're pretty good at being on schedule with this stuff.
Mhm.
Both
Yeah.
of us. Because
Don't
we
blame
have
me.
done this now. What?
Don't blame me.
We have done this now for 52 weeks.
Uh-huh.
This has been a full year
Yeah.
of talking to
Almost.
each other about nothing.
Almost. So close.
Yeah, next week will be the full year, at which point we'll be doing this live. Which
We'll
means
be
it
doing
will
it
be
live.
I mean, we always kind of do it live, like
Yeah,
recorded
we
in
don't. We
front of
always
a live
listen.
audience.
I'm a one take kind of guy. One take Joe. That's what they call me. Bam, damn.
I think the only
hit
one
the
that we did
record, we cut, we print.
we did
print.
one episode where we did 2 takes, and it was the first time that we did it. It was the very first time.
Yes, because that was like a test. Yes, that
was
true.
it. That was
true.
the only time.
That is
Every
true.
other time, anything that you've heard has
This
been
is
the
a
one shot.
stupid fucking cast right now. Okay, listen, hold on. We both agree we liked Andor episode 7, yeah?
Oh,
Right.
it was excellent.
It was super Star Warsy. It was
great.
super cool. Listen, I'm gonna just throw a curveball at you because this is the whole point. Like, this is nighttime and I am tired because you rescheduled this twice
Me
and now
too.
you're rushing this because you have something else scheduled. Stop overbooking yourself. You fucking piece of
I
shit.
can't.
Listen.
It never stops.
Yes, you can. You can do whatever the fuck. All right, go to Taco Bell order. Go.
Ooh. Okay. So in the app, I like to get a
In the
contract.
app.
Oh,
Who the
you gotta
fuck
do it
are
in the
you?
app. You
What
gotta
do you
do it in the
mean?
app. in the
You
app.
don't. It's not. You got to go there and order it fresh. The fuck are you talking about?
You do it in the app. They
You
don't
want
make it. They don't start making it until you get to the window. Until you get to the window and you say, "This is my order." They
what
make it
window?
same,
Like the
like
drive-through window,
yeah,
or
like the
at
little
the?
talk box.
Okay, okay. Go on. Keep talking.
So you go in the app. I get a
Okay.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Uh huh.
Substitute the sour cream for spicy jalapeno sauce.
You can do that.
You can do that. You get rice in it and the jalapeno sauce instead of sour
Rice?
cream.
You
Yeah.
have rice? What? Who are
And
you?
and
Who's
then
this
I
man making Taco Bell so fucking complicated for the poor 16-year-old? Just fucking who wants to fucking press a fucking tortilla into some hot meat and cheese. What the fuck are you?
you asked me what my
Go
go-to
on.
order is.
Sorry. You're right. Go for it. Go.
It's
Keep
it's
going.
it's that I'll usually get a root beer. I know everybody loves the Baja
A
Blast, but
root beer? Who the fuck is this guy?
I like root beer, dude. I like root beer. Mug root beer is like my least favorite root beer though, and mug root beer is what they have at it's the Crinkle Rage. I know. Mug root
Good to
beer
hear.
is not my favorite root beer, but Taco Bell
What
does it all right.
side
They
question?
do
What's
it
your
all
favorite
right.
root beer?
I like Barks a lot. Barks has
I
got a little caffeine in
I
it.
think it was IBC.
IBC's good.
IBC's good, or you can't really get it anywhere else. I really do like Culver's root beer because they have their own.
Culver's has good root beer, yeah.
Continue with your Taco Bell order.
There are also some bottled root beers that I've had. Um, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of good root beers. The rootier, the better. That's what Barks got a little bit of rootiness to it, even though it's mass produced, which I respect.
Right. It's all syrup, dude. Anyway, go on and tell me, is that so? You get your weird crunch wrap with a root beer.
One time when I was 6 years old, my
Do
parents
you get
got
the
me a
meals
make
when
your
you
own
get a
root beer
taco
kit.
too, or
What?
you make your own root beer kit?
No.
No. You
Yeah,
don't get the
I
meal.
gotta make your own. No,
I'm just
no.
confusing you on purpose at this point.
This is so
Go
stupid.
on. Yeah.
No one ever watches it. It doesn't matter.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I I do sometimes get a taco, and if I get a taco, then I get the nacho Dorito
The
taco.
the Locos. Yeah.
Doritos
Okay.
Locos taco.
Okay.
Um, but if I'm going to do that, then I get the box, which also you can get the classic Cravings box through the app only. App only. Which
There are
comes
app
with
only menu items. What the fuck is this stupid shit?
cheesy gordita crunch. It comes with a burrito of some kind, the taco, the crispy cinnamon thick, the cinnamon things, and a drink. Okay. But the Crunchwrap Supreme, dude, you can't go wrong with the substitutions that they allow you to do in the app, man. What's your go-to Taco Bell order?
Either a Crunchwrap Supreme combo or the the Locos combo. Regular, not Supreme. I'm not a fan of a lot of sour cream, and I don't like sour cream in tacos because, first off, when they put sour cream in my fucking taco, they make it like a third of the taco is sour cream, and I'm like, who the fuck wants that? Who wants cold lettuce, a little bit of cheese, fucking a layer of sour cream, and this tiniest amount of beef? And then I always usually get a quesadilla.
Nice.
I get a chicken quesadilla.
Sometimes
with a
they overdo it on the
fucking
sauce,
blast.
Do you ever get a quesadilla that they overdo the sauce on because they got like that quesadilla sauce?
The best? You mean when it's amazing? Yes.
I don't know, man.
You want more sauce on that quesadilla. You don't want any more because you're white. I, however, like flavor and want to eat it.
I like flavor. I love spicy food, dude.
Oh yeah, what's the last time you had spicy food?
I had Thai food just last week from a really good place by us. I had green curry, I had red curry, I had pad thai.
Say pad thai.
Yeah, pad thai.
Okay.
Pad thai? Is it pad? Is it pad or pod? Which one is it, Joe? You're not the authority on Thai food. Listen,
I'm not.
it
I'm
was
not.
tasty though, and actually we got the pad Thai
Mhm.
spicy, and usually this place knows that I'm white, so I say higher than I want it. You
Right,
know,
right. Yeah, 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 you have to. You
um,
have to. Mhm.
but this time they didn't guess over the phone that I was white, and they gave me the legit spicy. It was good.
Nice,
It
nice,
was
very
pretty
nice,
good.
very
Made
nice.
me made me cry.
Okay, so you're back in it. You've had a conversation. You feel good. You feel
No,
good. No. All right. Cool. Cool. Cool.
I
Cool.
haven't felt good in years.
Ah. Right. Of course.
what's
Of
uh,
course.
what's on your mind now, Joe? What do you got? Andor? You got some more Hulk babies?
Hulk, baby. No. Scar. I. You know what I did. You know what I did find. Here's what I want to talk about real quick. I hope. I hope my friend. I hope he never finds this. Anyway. Um. I talked to a friend recently about She-Hulk. Right.
Oh Lord.
And we talked about it. He doesn't. I don't think he remembers that we already talked about it. Like the week the premiere came out. Like the finale came out. We talked about it. He was like, it was good. It did all this other stuff. I really like this. I'm like, yeah. 2 weeks later, he's like, hey, did you watch the She-Hulk finale? And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. We talked about this, but I'm gonna let him talk because he's just a work friend, and I don't
Oh, I see.
actually, you know. And then he's like, hey, what did you think? I'm like, I thought it was really good. And he's like, it was all right. And I'm like, what? Sure. What do you mean? He's like, well, they could have done this. And he just started listing stuff, and all I could think about is like, is this dude just? And I think, is this dude just repeating what he saw online as his own thing, and therefore it has changed his opinion of a show?
I think often actually that is the case.
I hate
Unfortunately,
people.
I would agree with that. I think
I think we've had this conversation too, where I'm like, hey man, like, you should watch blank because it's good. And you're like, people said it's bad. And I'm like, well, I mean, fucking have your own opinion. Give it I say I thought it was good. Hey, give it a watch.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
tough. It's tough to not be victim to the hive mind. But I think in that case, especially with the Marvel stuff, people go hard with that, dude.
Yeah, yeah. But like he was literally happy, right? He was fine and he enjoyed it.
Right.
Looked other people's opinions up about it, and then he like it just went down.
I think sometimes legitimately looking at something like that can affect your opinion because you see somebody else's input and think about it in a new way,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. But yeah, I mean, I get where you're coming from. In general, it's
I
just
feel
sort of
like
like,
there's a difference between a new way and then just like, because here's my thing, right? I think it works both ways, and I'm gonna we've completely changed direction, but I'm provoking this conversation. Um, the original, not the original, the prequel trilogy of Star Wars. We're bringing it back to Star Wars. See what I did there? See what I did? People
one
love that
year
shit
later.
now. People love that shit now.
Yep.
You fucking motherfuckers. You all are on this crazy corn. This crazy, like, I don't know what drug, this cocaine that you've been snorting or
Candy corn.
whatever. But for some reason, everyone has it now where it's like the prequels were always good. And I'm like, no, motherfucker. No, 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 no. Episode 1 is still trash. Episode 2 is really boring. Episode 3 was the only good one out of there. You can't
Episode
just
3 was always good.
you can't just say episode 3 is good, therefore episode 1 and 2 are worth it. Episode 1 and 2 aren't worth it. No. They were never good. I mean, I'll watch them because the lines are stupid and they're funny. But for some reason, I think TikTok especially has done this. They've changed and warped public opinion to just make it a good movie series now. To the point where they're like, episode 1 is better than episode 7. And I'm like, you're
Well,
fucking high.
I think the thing is that the people who were of the right age to enjoy those things are now the people who are voicing their opinions. Because I was like 9 when I saw Star Wars Episode 1, and it was awesome. I loved it then, and as I got older, I was like, well, there's some things wrong with this movie that like
Mm-hmm.
are. But but now where I'm at as a full grown adult, looking back on my childhood, it's easy to be like, yeah, I loved Star Wars Episode 1.
But why are people in love with it now still?
I think for that reason, I think it's easy to look back on your childhood and say, oh
So it's
yeah,
pure
those
nostalgia that
things.
episode 1 is good again?
I think
Is good?
so. Well, not pure nostalgia, but I think that that's driving it. Yeah, it's the same thing. Like I see, I saw a guy that I follow. I don't know why I keep like, I'm trying to like get my. Never mind. Listen, I saw a guy that I follow on TikTok who's like a little bit younger. He's like he's like 26 or something. So he's in his mid 20s. Saying that he was surprised that Shark Boy and Lava Girl didn't age well, and for me, I'm like, dude, Shark Boy and Lava Girl was never good.
No.
Sorry to let you
No.
know, but like being like 5 years older than
I
that at
I
the
am
time.
convinced that Shark Boy and Lava Girl only existed because of those old toy commercials where you could buy the goggles with a shark fin and the swimmy hands.
Oh,
I am convinced that the only reason that movie exists is because like kids like this shit. Let's make a movie about it. And
so
then we're gonna
maybe
make it in the Spy Kids style.
I'm thinking of something else, but I think, and I might be wrong, that but I'll say it anyway
No.
because we do this shit live. I think that Robert Rodriguez that was his kid's idea. I think that was
Shark
something
Boy and Lava Girl?
yeah,
Maybe.
I think that was something that his kids would be, and probably because they had the shark fin in their fucking pool or whatever.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm
yeah.
Shark Boy and you're Lava Girl. And he took that and ran with it, which was a really bad idea, and you should not do that.
That
Unless it's
young
those plushies from IKEA that are
was
drawn by
that Taylor
kids.
Lautner? Was that who that
Yeah,
was? Right.
it was
And
Taylor
young
Lautner.
Taylor Lautner do a hip hop lullaby while kung fu dancing.
That
was
happened?
a scene. That was a
I
scene
do
in
not
the
remember
movie.
that.
Yeah, someone recently linked that to me, and I'm like, this happened, huh?
We gotta hold on. What? So, listen. Well,
but I'm just saying that for some reason, not for some. Like, I feel like people aren't thinking for themselves more and more lately, and that's bugging the shit out of me, man.
It's just the Hivemind thing, and I think that it's tough because and like in the way that the algorithms of all this stuff works, it's like a feedback loop. It just gives you what you want. Everybody knows
Yeah.
that. So it's difficult, when you're talking politically with somebody even. And
Oh
I'm
God,
guilty
don't. I don't
I'm
even want
guilty
to
of
talk.
this too
Yeah, you are.
because the thing is that I can go up to somebody who has the opposite political views and say, I read these articles, I saw these things. And then they counter with, well, I read articles that say the exact opposite, because everybody's got an article that gets sent straight to their little Google feed or to their
$5
Facebook or
says
wherever.
it's not a real article or a credited article, though. That's my thing.
Absolutely.
No
Absolutely.
one fact check shit. And we
Listen,
do things afterwards because we've said it publicly on a stupid podcast, but like still it's the blatant like unwavering determined, this is a fact, I am speaking
yeah,
at you.
yeah,
And I'm like, you didn't fucking
yes,
check it all.
no,
And that is the way we are right now. Like,
I'll tell you what.
America is, at least. I don't know if it's like that around the rest of the world, but like, fuck, man, it's crazy.
I think countries with similar access to the internet, that the same culturally the same sort of things, are similarly getting inundated with the same
At
stuff.
the same time, I feel like it's like just a quick Google search and looking up multiple sources will fucking tell you.
Yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, like, I was sent an article, right, about how deodorant causes cancer. I won't say who it's from.
Fucking what?
But it was from a family member who. Oh, Lord. But so, and at the bottom of this article, it had sources, which my fiance and I were like, oh, well, let's check the sources. First source, the headline of that article was, there's no link between deodorant and cancer.
Oh,
I don't know why they sourced it. Maybe there was something in the article
because
somewhere.
Nobody will check sources. See, that's the thing.
But yeah,
whoever sent it to you didn't check the fucking source. Nope. They were just like, look.
Nope.
Here it is.
And I don't know what to do with all this information, Joe. I don't know what the point is. Did you watch the trailer for Ant-Man?
I did, actually.
Wasp?
Yeah, it was
pretty
really
good.
good.
It was pretty good.
Dude, it's going to be a more serious movie than I think, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. It's going to be intense.
I
Ant-Man and
he,
his relationship with his daughter.
Kang is literally like he's building up Ant-Man to once again save the fucking Marvel universe because don't forget everybody,
It was him.
Ant-Man saved us in Endgame. Without Ant-Man, nothing would be good. He is the hero that everybody forgets because he's tiny.
And without Paul Rudd, Clueless wouldn't be the same. But uh
Thank you, Spider-Man.
next week we're gonna go live. So
Yeah,
if this makes it out, which
crazy
I'm not
fucking...
convinced that it's going to.
All right.
If you see this, it's gonna be laggy as hell.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'll look good.
But next week we will be live in the same room. There will, if the lag is there, it'll be uniform.
Is it next
because
week?
We'll be able to touch each other.
Is it next week?
Is it next week? I think so.
Next week? That's not how time works.
November 3rd.
Oh my
buddy.
fucking God.
November 3rd. We'll be live all day. All day and all night.
We gotta get the champagne and the party favors.
We're gonna get
We're not doing all night. Who said all night? No.
We're gonna get sweaty and locked in.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen.
To a gameplay extravaganza, both a PhazeCast and Phase Point Live.
PhazeCast, Phase Point, and a game stream.
Game stream as well.
What do we call? Is it Phase stream? Phase gaming?
Phase streaming? I don't know. I just keep putting Phase in front of stuff.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I just started a Grailed account. I named it Phazon Games, even though it's closed because I couldn't bring myself to name it Phazon Threads or some shit. Listen.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I kind of like getting a car right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
we'll see you next week. Thank you for
everybody.
watching us. If you have watched us this far,
no one has.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And if you're just joining us, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. Season finale coming at you next week, everybody. Or series finale?
No. We're going until the end, Joe.
Who knows?
Every week for the rest of our lives. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you for spending some of your time.
Wait. Don't take my fucking tagline. Ever again. Ever again.
Say it then.
The Smash of the Cast.
Is who?
The Smash of the Cast?
Is who?
Are you ready?
This is gonna... Yeah, what?
I
Who?
don't think you're ready. Mon Mothma.
All right, fine. Sure. Yeah. Either.
Yep. Either?
Yeah.
You mean either? Either Mon Mothmas?
Yeah.
All Mon Mothmas. Unless
older Mon Mothma, younger Mon Mothma, whatever. Who cares?
It's so hard to hold all this Mon Mothma. It's just
Smash the cast
against
for
the
me.
Empire. Oh,
Smash the cast for me.
Ooh, this is new. Okay.
Mothman. The cryptozoological wonder that is Mothman.
Jersey Devil's cooler. Anyway, thank you for spending some of your time with us. Goodbye,
See you next week. We'll be live.
Goodbye,
Not
everybody.
on Wednesday, but Thursday.
Goodbye, everybody.